Hey y'all, this is Ken from Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Dream Makers out of Willow, Alaska. This is the Trailblazer Project, and I'm focusing once again on the area of the Matanuska, referred to as the Susitna North area. That's properties north of Wasilla, and focusing in on Willow, Talkeetna, the Houston area. And so as we look at what's happened out there, we've had some new things kind of start to move around and stuff starting to come to the market. So it's getting to be pretty active up there in this part of our Alaska real estate area. As we look at the first chart here, you're going to see that the property that we have in the inventory has increased, and it's gotten not quite back up to pre-COVID inventory, but it's starting to get there. We moved to over 50 that are now in our inventory in that area, so that's exciting to see. We've got more choices and more options that are now on the table in the Susitna North community. So this past month we've had 11 properties sold, so that's really keeping track with what's being sold in the past 4 years, which is always a great thing to see as we've seen property begin to move. These homes, we've got more phone calls coming in, folks asking about looking at properties. I see that on a more regular basis almost every single week. More and more folks asking about properties, looking to find a home in the Susitna North area. So, and we're seeing that starting to take place and keeping up with these previous years. So keeping with that, it's always good to see home values maintaining. We're seeing an increase in sales. So if you're looking to buy, you definitely want to get moving. Property now is coming in that sold this last month at nearly $262,000 per property. So we're looking at property values, keeping track with property values across the country and home values on the market, that the prices just keep going up. This may be the most exciting part that I see coming to this, and this is one of those things that more and more people are looking for, is raw land. And we actually have an increase, and that's a good thing to see, a great sign. We've gone up to 124 properties that are now in our inventory, so that's up by 10 properties. And that's the other thing about the Susitna North area. More and more folks are looking for raw land to be able to get into, and it's good to see new properties that are starting to come to the market that we can offer and make available to folks. So while we do have more properties now coming to the market this past month, it does seem to be that folks are being more discerning about the pieces of property they're willing to spend their money on, because the selling of that property that's been coming to market, it's gone down from previous years. So we've only saw 10 properties sold last month, and people are just taking more time to look and make the right decision about their property. And that's not surprising when we start to look at what the costs are. Just like homes, property values also are on the increase. The properties sold are valued, and the average sales price this year is up to $72,500 when it comes to properties in the Susitna North area. It's an increase of over 11%. So we're seeing a couple of different things happening out in our area. In this neck of the woods of Alaska, is folks are looking for more and more, are looking for homes to buy. And while land is coming to the market, folks are being really discerning about what pieces of property they're interested in purchasing. So if you're looking at buying or you're looking at selling, we certainly could use some more inventory in both of those areas, both land and property in the Susitna North. And those properties are moving, but people are being very discerning. So keep that in mind and be smart as you do your shopping.